So how did we start with this red?
Oh, that's a great question. That was a great question. So,
Because I've known you for a long time.
yeah, so this is now almost 20 years ago now. So Jerry was there too. So what happened was, okay, so I am on the way to pick up my newest Apple Watch. So I'm a big Apple fan. All my products are Apple. It's been a busy day. Started out with my workout and trade lengths, and they're killing me even as we speak after. 8 had client check-ins this morning, a couple of telephone calls, and now just going to pick up my Apple Watch, and so exciting. So stay tuned. All right, I haven't been to a mall in like 2 years because I hate malls. But we are going to the Apple store, so it's okay. All right, I'm so excited. Going to the Apple store. I'm like a kid in the candy store. All right, ready for my new watch. Right, if you know Apple, it's all about the unveiling of the package. So this is the iWatch 7. All right, and I chose yellow because it's spring. All right, so these are the bands. So when is, oh, and this is the watch. Okay. All right. I have a friend that works at Apple, and she says they spend like so much time, meetings after meetings, just trying to go through and deciding what packaging they're going to use for this. Ta-da! All right, now I'm going to leave the rest. So we've got it all set up. I got the yellow band, and I absolutely love it. And I always have it on the screen where it's tracking my activities. So voila, we've got the new iWatch, and I'm excited. I kind of have an addiction to this thing. So I just went to Sephora. These are 2 of my favorite mascaras, Better Than Sex. I Too Faced, and I got the one by Lancome. And I like, one is like more everyday, one is when I really want a dramatic type of look. So I usually use the Better Than Sex by Too Faced, which is like awesome. Okay, so success for my first time back at the mall. And now I can't find my car. Who does that? You go to the parking lot and you just can't even find your car. But I was able to pick up my Apple Watch. I went to Sephora, got a couple things that I needed. And it was actually kind of weird for me because I've been shopping online so long, you know what I mean? But it was quick, it wasn't even busy. So a successful shopping mall trip. And voila, for those of you that have been asking what I use on my face, this is a serum that I use, Advanced Genifique by Lancome, and it's a youth activating concentrate, and I love it. Hey everyone, all right, day in the life of Nancy, of course, as I get ready for a photo shoot. This hair is a big part of it, so we're here at True Bliss, my one and only Jerry. Today's like a 4-hour day to get all of this. I want to get all of this hair done. There's like a scientific project about to happen, so follow me in and you're gonna see how Jerry puts all of this stuff together. So I usually pack just to come here because it's such a day and a half, and these are the girls in the front. So we are in Woodbridge, Ontario. Hello, everybody. And this is what we find when we come to the hairdressers. We find the bad ass Jerry eating croissants. Jerry.
Delicious.
Like, oh my God, look at, I just want to show you, this is what I walk into when you come to a la carte hairdressers, okay? So it's going to be a full day here, of course. Jared, we're doing everything today? All right. He's probably mad at me because I caught him off guard. You want to talk about raw and real? Here we are.
Raw and real.
Raw. As required.
No.
So you're gonna, oh my God, I had the worst coffee today. I wanted to remember your coffee. She gave me the Mosquito coffee. Let me tell you, the thing broke and it all fell out. Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyway. He's gonna take care of my wisdom hairs.
Wisdom hair.
Yeah, my wisdom
I love
hair.
this.
I know. And look how I've packed. I had to bring my water. This is called pre-planning.
Oh, pre-planning.
Yeah, I've got my, making sure I stay on track. Water jug, food bag, and my computer. 'Cause-
And her laptop.
and my laptop. Because I know I'm gonna be here for probably 3 to 4 hours. So Jerry has a like what do you call it? Systemic approach, systemical approach. I have my own special bowl that he puts all my colors into. And do you know Jerry did J-Lo's hair back in the day? He's shy. He doesn't like to be on it.
J-Lo got engaged.
Yeah, when J-Lo was here filming, what movie was it? Angel Eyes.
Yeah, but she got engaged then. It was all over the news today.
Oh, I heard the rumors last night.
It was all over the news this morning. All over the news. She got
Did you
engaged.
hear the joke though? They said, who has more rings, Tom Brady or J-Lo?
J-Lo.
I'm like, I mean, you know me, I love J-Lo. But
So do I. Hello.
no. Anyways, I had to tell you about the Skipo coffee. So the cup was actually broken, so when they put the lid on, I got in the car, it spilled all over my car. But anyways, here, no, there. So I'm all ready. I got my bag and I have my shake in here because I know I'm gonna be here and I don't wanna get hangry. So I am ready and set to go and get Jerry going. So stay tuned. So this is part 1 of the 4-hour day. And like I said, Jerry has a special bowl because it is actually a scientific project what happens here. Jerry, what are we doing? We're bleaching out highlights right now?
Lightening a few pieces.
What we women have to go through. I wish I could just go get the $20 haircut at Supercuts, right? But no.
4-hour process? I
Yeah,
don't think I
totally.
could sit for 4 hours.
He's learned to expedite, and he always has to wear black shoes because
be
you're going to
black.
see it looks like Dexter, like a bloodbath by the time we're done in here. So you're going to see each of the stages of how this happens. I couldn't even imagine, like, when you think of like J-Lo and all those people, they sit in chairs every day for hair and makeup. I would feel batty, like my ADHD would totally set in. Because I can't sit still for like 5 seconds, right?
So how did we start with this red?
Oh, that's a great question. That was a great question. So,
Because I've known you for a long time.
yeah, so this is now almost 20 years ago now. So Jerry was there too. So what happened was when I was just about to compete, and I thought I couldn't compete. I thought, no way, it's not possible. So I was preparing for a competition, my first competition. I think this was 2003 or 4, might have been 4. And I was like, okay, I gotta be different. If I'm gonna do a fitness routine, and I already had like my salsa partner coming out, and I had this weight, you know me, I was like, I had to be born to be different. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be different. How am I gonna stand out? Let's start the red. So we came here, Jerry was there back in the day. We got Jerry, we were like 20. And Fab, we were like, good old
I
Fab.
was 15.
Oh my God.
How old were you?
15.
15 when he started
I'm
with
only
Fab.
25 right now.
Fabio was like the man. Yeah, that's how long it's been. So, I mean, obviously it wasn't 15 when we did this, but so we're like, okay, we got to do something. And Fab and Jerry were doing like movie sets at that time. They were on location. That's what I said about J-Lo. So they were like the go-tos for Wella. So anyways, we're like, why don't we try red? So we tried red, and that was like a showstopper when we went on stage. And I did my routine, and it just blew up. And then I got the nickname the Red Storm, and like TSN and the media and Oxygen magazine and everything else just started going from there. And then we kept it up, so I had to keep up with the Red Storm. But one day, don't be shocked, because I might go brown, like everybody's telling me to. Just to see.
I think Red Storm is.
Yeah, and it's just carried. So like all the fans and all the, I've always like, oh, there she is. So it's kind of been my trademark. So even when I wanted to say I'm gonna try and go brown, it's like I always feel resistance because I'm like, people would probably say, oh, I don't even recognize her with that anymore, right? So that's a great question because I didn't even think of how that all started.
It was a long time
2000.
ago.
Oh my God, that means I'm aging myself, obviously, with my road to photo shoot ready at 50, but like 2004. Holy crap. Yeah, so you remember. I think you came. Didn't you come to one of my first shows? Yeah.
When I met you from, is it
What was that gym called?
Bodies by Design? Was it
Oh yeah, Bodies by Design.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
first
yeah,
met you. Yes. And then
So-
I followed you, and then we ended up doing your fitness competition. I went to your
Yeah,
fitness competition.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, where does the time go?
And I'm still here.
I know. I still haven't gotten you to compete though. Bikini
Okay,
fit.
I'm 58. You're not getting me to compete. Okay.
And you're gonna look like a badass too.
I don't think I can compete at 58.
Oh my god. Well, they have all those master programs and stuff. It's not even about that. It's about getting your best body anyways.
I'm good with just the best body.
Right?
In my mind, that's all I want. I don't have to show it to somebody.
I know.
It's just for
Being
me.
your best. Like I said, I always go, like, Jane Fonda's like my hero. Like, she is looking so good at 75. I'm like, seriously. Look at Betty White. She made it to, like, how long? You know?
Nancy's concoction
Yeah,
to
this
her
is.
hair. I've never seen this before myself, but there's, what is it, 3 colors, Jerry? 3 colors on this head. Wow. Okay,
So when
Nancy.
people ask me what color red do you have, I can't even explain it to you because I don't know. So, like,
Science project.
yeah, it's like, it is a science project. Because as you can see with all the colors, it's no different than a recipe. Like, you're baking this big cake and you have to put the exact amount of ingredients, and amounts matter, right? To have a delicious cake, right? So this is like, what's that show? Boss Cake or Cake Boss? He's the hair boss, right? So.
Jerry,
Because you have to know exactly, he has a whole thing where he puts the low lights and highlights and what color of, there's like oranges and different reds and this whole thing. So it's like painting on my hair, I guess you can say. I don't even know how to describe it. That's the reason why I'm here for 4 hours. 3 hours. If I make him hustle, it's like 3
you
hours.
do it in 3?
I'm trying.
So he bought this little dish. It's like a lunch bag. He bought this little dish. Yep. So there's the 3 and then there's the toners. But he bought this for me. There's the orange. There's one more here sometimes
He
too.
hasn't put anything in there yet.
Not yet. That's the next stage. But he bought this specific. All his friends in here, they all laugh because
That's
they're
just
like,
for her.
"This is just for me,
That's just hers.
my little princess of me. Nobody else." They call him his little lunch container.
That's her container.
Snackables?
I don't use it
I
on
know.
anybody except her.
This is like the red storm in the making. And now he's covering all the wisdom hairs, though. He's doing my roots because I got lots of them.
It's okay. We all have them.
And we age up with grace, right?
Exactly.
I know. All fresh and refined. The final of the Red Storm. It only took us 3.5 hours.